Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Voclere. I am a psychosynthesis, integrative and humanistic counselor working online in English and French with individuals, couples and small groups. I am queer and neurodivergent and focus my work on personal development, relationships, including ethical monogamy and non-monogamy, LGBTQ plus matters, neurodiversity and well-being. Today, I'm going to guide you through a reflection I call the conditional love mapping exercise. This is a practice about visibility, about how fully you allow yourself to be seen in your relationships and what happens inside you when you can't. Our visibility is directly linked to self acceptance, self esteem, and well being. This exercise can help you explore where you might be hiding, shrinking, or compartmentalizing parts of who you are and how that impacts your ability to feel loved, accepted, and celebrated. Step one, the people in your life. Start by thinking about the key people in your life, either specifically or by group category of people. This might include your parents, caregivers, siblings, other family members, your partner or partners, friends, colleagues, community members, neighbors, you name it. You can list them in categories or specifically if it feels more meaningful. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. It's just about the people who inform how you show up in life or how you hide yourself from people in your life. Step two, the aspects of yourself. Now think of the aspects of yourself you want to explore. This can be anything that feels core to your identity or important in your life. For example, traits of personality like being sensitive, assertive, emotional, creative, elements of your lifestyle, maybe you're polyamorous, minimalist, spiritual, kinky, aspect of your identity, your queerness, gender identity, culture, ethnicity, neurodivergence, maybe you're an expat, your core values, general category of values like you're liberal, religious, vegan, green, or specific values, what you expect in your romantic relationships, how you want to be treated in your friendships. It can be anything that is of significance in your life. Try to be concise, name those traits or aspects, and pay attention to not get overwhelmed in the stories, memories, emotions, triggers that can arise when naming it. Step three, mapping. Mapping is a different level of visibility and acceptability you have in your life. Is where the exercise gets visual. You can create a spreadsheet, a spectrum, a chart, whatever feels intuitively adequate to you. One way of doing it is through the mapping of a spectrum, maybe with colors from red to green. Imagine it like a gradient of colors, red being parts of yourself that aren't welcome, that are rejected, repressed, you feel wouldn't be welcome or would be even judged or attacked by others if they were to be exposed. To green, representing parts of yourself that feel safe to disclose, to express, that are welcome, accepted, celebrated, encouraged. And I'm going to explain the levels in between. So let's go through the four levels together. Level one, what is rejected or would be rejected, you feel would be rejected, unacceptable, unaccepted, to be hidden, to be repressed. This part of you feels unwelcome, unsafe, hidden. You might feel like you have to hide it, mask it, downplay it, or repress it completely. You might think, I can't be this part of me with this category of person or with anyone. That's level one. Level two, in maybe orange, what is tolerated, tolerable? So this part is known, or you feel you could express it, but it wouldn't be embraced, or you feel it could be known but not accepted, not talked about. There would be some discomfort talking about it. You wouldn't feel completely safe having interactions about it. So it feels it's something that exists in the field, could be existing in the field, but wouldn't be really quite welcome. You might think, they know, but it's uncomfortable. I could tell them, but they would judge me for it. Level 3, maybe in yellow or bright green. What is accepted or acceptable, what you feel would be accepted. So this part is about what is seen, what could be shown and respected without judgment. You feel safe, open, and authentic to be that part of yourself. You might think, it's okay for me to be this way. It's okay for me to show that part of me. And level 4, we get to more than acceptance. What happens when we are actually celebrated, encouraged to be certain parts of ourselves, or even feeling the pride that people have for the parts of ourselves. So this part of you is really more than accepted. It's loved, it's celebrated. Think, yeah, they are proud of that part of me. Or at the very least, they have no negative judgments or no shame against that part of me. And that acceptance really comes with an opportunity to talk about it, to embrace it, to really explore it and express it fully without conditions. So to get all those levels again, you can choose a spreadsheet, you can choose a spectrum, you can have a grid, you can use colors, write notes, whatever feels natural or expressive to you. The goal is really to just have an idea of those different categories and what they represent to you. Step 4, reflection. So once you've mapped it out, there are multiple ways to reflect on it. First, you might want to write down what you noticed within yourself during the initial first 3 steps, maybe emotions, thoughts, triggers, memories, body sensations. Then take a moment to look at what you've created and wonder, how does it feel? Any response in your body, in your heart, in your mind? Can you notice some patterns? What do they evoke for you? Ask yourself, where do I see more red or orange? Where am I hiding or editing myself? Why do I feel the need to hide or edit myself? When was I taught or did I learn to do that? Am I hiding out of shame, guilt, people pleasing, survival? What is the motivation for hiding or repressing this trait or aspect of myself or my life with this person or that category of people? Then where do I see more green? Where do I feel free, seen, safe? What allows me to feel free and safe, more accepted, more celebrated? Then you can also ask yourself, what does tolerated, tolerable, tolerance really mean to you? What does accepted, acceptable, acceptance mean to you? How does tolerance differ from acceptance? And where does respect, respectable lie between the two? You can also wonder, what does celebrated, to be celebrated, encouraged mean to you? What's the difference between being accepted and celebrated? And what is the difference for yourself, the parts that you accept and the parts that you are proud of? Then another way of reflecting is sitting with those questions, noticing what's happening in your body. Again, sensations, emotions, memories that may arise. Just observing them, maybe taking notes. You don't need to fix anything or change anything. You just need to notice what's true for you right now and potentially come back to it later. By any means, that exercise, you don't need to do every steps in one go. You can do one step one day, another step another day. You can do one step, bits and bobs here and there for a certain period of time. There's no right or wrong way, again, of doing it. It's just following what works for you more organically. The goal is really to assist you, not to follow a rigid exercise. Step 5, integration. We can argue that step 4 and 5 are overlapping: reflection, integration. I just want to name that this exercise, the entire exercise, isn't about blaming others or judging others for the way they treat you, but it's about the awareness and the choice that comes with that awareness, the choice it gives you. From here, you can ask yourself, what would it take to move one of these relationships one level up the spectrum? Maybe from rejected to tolerated, from tolerated to accepted, accepted to celebrated. And you can wonder which parts of you most long to be celebrated, to be accepted, to be welcome, and by whom. And then from that, you can start wondering what would assist you in getting those parts shown, seen, heard, welcome, accepted, celebrated. And you can also wonder, what are the obstacles in your way? What prevents you from gaining that full acceptance? In closing, you deserve unconditional love. You deserve to be celebrated, to be welcomed, to be respected in every part that you are. So that means being seen, being heard, being loved for everything that you are, not just the parts that fit someone else's comfort zone. You have an invitation through that exercise to reclaim your visibility, to gently notice what you've been hiding, where you've been hiding, and to imagine what life might feel like if every part of you was to be welcomed, to be celebrated. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you need more assistance, don't hesitate to contact me to start a therapeutic collaboration together. My website is lucasvoclere.com, lucasvoclere.com. Thank you for being here and for choosing to meet yourself with honesty, compassion, and gentleness. I hope that you will treat others with kindness and gentleness, and I certainly hope that you will remind yourself to treat yourself in the first place with kindness and gentleness. See you next time.